No, it's been such a long time. It's been such a long time since I've been here with you, baby. It's been such a long time. I know you've been waiting on me, baby. It's been such a long time since I've been here with you, baby. It's been such a long time. I know that I have been on your mind. It's been such a long time since I've been here, baby. It's been such a long time. But today you are mine. Hey, it's been such a long time since I've been here with you, baby. It's been such a long time. What's up, everybody out there on YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, and yes, I'm a man. Oh, hi, hashtag laughing hyenas. I know you all have been missing some mama, but mama is back, baby. She is back. She is back, and she is ready to give you all of that and more, and a bag of chips, baby. Hey, let me see. I don't have my eyes on Vlog TV. What's going on? For the love of music, what's happening? Who else? Hillary, the Myra Man. What's up? Jessica. What's up? Christopher. TJ. Oh, what is that? 15. Oh, I can't see them numbers, baby. Mama can't see them numbers. Denzel, what's up, Denzel? Let me go and put these eyelets on. Stop acting, because I ain't been here with my kids in a while. Hi, the BBK. Hey, Cheryl Burnett. Good morning to you. Auntie Tanya Bouvier. Hey, Sandra Thomas Ross, HJ, number state. Okay. Cheryl, what's happening? Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl, did you come to the show in NYC? Did you come see the Queen Supreme Court? Jennifer Miller, what's up? Taylor Solomon, what's going on? Yes, you know how we do it, baby. Every day we do this entertainment report. We always get it locking with the birthday. But before I start the birthday, son, I want to remind you guys to make sure you check me out on We Are You Radio every day from 2 to 6 p.m. I'll be leaving here in a minute. We're not gonna be here all day because Mama gotta go to her other job. You know, I'm like the Jamaican. I got 3 jobs, baby. I got 3 jobs. I got to get here. I can't be here all day. Can't be here all day with you today. Got to go to my other job. But anyway, I want to send some shout outs to the birthdays. I want to start the birthdays off with my friends on Facebook that's celebrating birthday. Janelle Ely. Janelle is celebrating her birthday. She worked over there with us at FM Digital Live. That's Joyce Littell's good girlfriend. She was her assistant at one while. Hey, Vlog TV, what's going on? Also, another one of my Facebook friends celebrating her birthday today, Amani Nicole Davenport. Happy birthday to Amani Nicole Davenport. And also happy birthday to Bobby Lynch. Bobby Lynch, yes. And celebrities that are celebrating their birthday today. Barbara Streisand, she turns 77 years old today. Kelly Clarkson, she turns 37 years old today. And Cedric the Entertainer, he turns 55 years old today. Derek Luke, the actor, he turns 45 years old today. Jamal Hansoon, he turns 55 years old today. He's another actor. Girl, how can y'all believe Shirley Maclaine turns 85 years old today? That's right. Shirley Maclaine turns 85 years old today. NBA star Lance Thomas, he turns 31 years old today. NBA star Eric Snow, he turns 46 years old today. And NFL star Jarvis Jenkins, he turns 31 years old today. And Billy Miller, he's also another NBA star. He turns 42 years old today. And those are our birthdays. And if you're celebrating your birthday, we want to wish you a happy birthday as well. And as usual, those are the birthdays, and they are out of here. Hey, Denzel, what's going on? Denzel, what's happening? Denzel always got a conversation going, honey, even before the show starts. What's up, Denzel? I don't have my eyelets on. Let me put my eyelets on. Let's see what he's talking about already. I'm having so much. You're having so much what? Listening to me on We Are You Radio. So much fun. I love doing the show. I love We Are You Radio. Got a whole lot of things we're working on. Just like we got a whole lot of things. I know y'all say, Mama always talking about she got a whole lot of things she's working on. And every day she come on, she look the same. Ain't nothing changed. Just wait. You ain't got to rush to do nothing. You don't have to rush. I want to say congratulations. Remember when I was in Orlando this past weekend? I was filling in for a young lady who was competing in a pageant in Chicago. That young lady that I was filling in for, Miss Sgl Stevens, congratulations to her. She won the title. She is the newly crowned Miss Continental Plus. So they have the reigning Miss Continental Plus at the Parliament House in Orlando, Florida. And they also have the reigning Miss International Queen Giselle Barbie Royale in Orlando, Florida at the Parliament House. So those girls are really doing it down there in the Parliament House. So word to the wise, if you go to a pageant, honey, and you see one of the girls from the Parliament House competing for the pageant, take your ass somewhere else, honey, because they got it on lock. They got the pageants on lock right about now. But congratulations to Sgl Stevens. She is the newly crowned Miss Continental Plus. And also another young lady from Florida, Jacksonville, Florida to be exact. Aja, she captured the title of Miss Continental Elite. So all of the Continental, this is the first. No, this is not the first, but this is the reigning court. Miss Continental, Mr. Continental, Miss Continental Plus, and Miss Continental Elite. They're all African Americans. Miss Continental, Mr. Continental, Miss Continental Plus, and Miss Continental Elite. I know y'all saying, well, what are all those titles? Miss Continental is just like y'all regular pageant, like Miss USA. Miss Continental, Mr. Continental is just like Mr. US of A. It's just a regular pageant. Miss Continental Plus is for the girls that are 250 pounds or over, or either girls that are over 6 feet tall. Miss Continental Elite is for the seasoned impersonators. So these girls have to be, I think, over like 45. They have to be 45, 40 or older. But anyway, they have to be a certain age limit to qualify for elite. So they have Miss Continental, which is Stasha Sanchez, and Mr. Continental, which is my nephew, and I don't even know his name. I don't know his name because it's one of my sisters, Miss Fantasia Lamore, her son. He's Mr. Continental. And then Sgl Stevens, she is Miss Continental Plus, and Aja, she is Miss Continental Elite. So congratulations to all of the court. Now, this seldom happens in the pageant industry. Like, I think this is the third time that we've had an all-black court for Continental. And I think we've had it for Miss Gay US of A. We've had like all-black court like 2 or 3 times as well. But Miss America, Miss America, honey. Maybe we'd be lucky if we get a black girl in there in one of them slots, honey. But congratulations to the Continental family and Sgl Stevens and Aja on their victories this past week. Oh, yes, baby, yes. Where do I start, honey? Well, how about here? Wendy Williams, and Kevin Hunter, baby. Now the reports are coming out that Wendy Williams and Kevin Hart, you know, they have been separated, and Wendy Williams had started the separation procedure even before we heard about it. I'm hearing that she started, you know, separating her finances and all of that before she even announced that she was filing for the divorce. Now they're saying that Wendy and Kevin, that she got separate bank accounts and all of this stuff, and she's already signed a lease on her new house, and she's getting ready to move and all that good stuff, and hopefully she can protect her money. But let me just tell you something, baby. Y'all are married, and you were the breadwinner, and he was a producer of your show as well as your manager. So, baby, don't think you finna get away without paying him. You're going to have to come up with some cheese, honey. You are going to have to come up off some cheese. So no matter how you cover yourself right now, you all were in a relationship for years. You all were married, not a relationship. You all were married. And trust me, when you just take a look at what happened to Monique. Monique had her husband. He was her manager. And now she's dealing with the same thing. Well, her ex-husband. He wasn't her manager, but he filed a lawsuit. When they got a divorce, she had to pay him. Mary J. Blige, her husband, her manager, everything, her booking agent, he was everything connected to her business. She got rid of him. They got a divorce. She had to pay him. Hello? You're not finna get away, honey. You're going to have to come up with some cheese from Kevin. Kevin is not, baby, he was the producer of the show. And then the people already know that, well, so far he hasn't demanded anything. Well, girl, he don't have to. It was in his contract. It was in the contract. He signed a contract with y'all. Y'all had a contract with Kevin. He was the executive producer of your show. So you're going to have to come up with some cheese. You're going to have to come up with some cheese, baby, because you were the breadwinner in that family. You the one making the money. So he worked for you. Not only was he your producer of your show, he was your manager. So he did other stuff for you. So y'all were connected. And then he was your husband. So yeah, now y'all separated. This was like, he don't have no other clients. You were his only client. So of course he's going to come for you and the television show. Y'all fit to pay him, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, honey. Don't try to get your money and run. But on a positive note, if you're looking to be an executive producer, or if you're looking for you're looking for somebody that you could manage their career, Whitney has 2 openings. Wendy has 2 openings. She is looking for an executive producer for her show, and she's also looking for an assistant, a manager. She's looking for a manager. But when it comes to this assistant for the show, I'm telling y'all, tread lightly. Don't go over there running the tech. You're going to be there for a long time, because the way that the cards are falling right now, looks like they're getting ready to X that show. So don't look like the Wendy Williams show going to be around for that much longer, honey. But if it is, I'll be surprised. With all the moves that they're making, they're setting her up for failure. So I can't see them going, past another year with the Wendy Williams show. Wendy finna come up out of there. Then all of this, and then she already Kevin, and then Kevin is finna have to pay him. That's gonna be the nail in the coffin, I believe. When they have to, whatever this figure is that they have to pay Kevin. So one, they're like, baby, listen, we didn't have enough. Go ahead, go get out of here. Get out of here, baby. We're done. We're done with you, Wendy. Get out of here. But I'll keep you updated on what's going on with that situation with Wendy Williams and Kevin. But just like the song says, it's not over. It's not over between Whitney and Kevin. You'll see. Oh, want to send a shout out to Britney Spears. As you all know, Britney Spears, she checked herself into a mental health hospital. And over the Easter weekend, she got a 1-day pass to spend some time with her, her new boyfriend. Her new boyfriend. She checked out. He spent the Easter day with him. Now, no word whether or not she spent the Easter holidays with her children, but there were pictures of him, picking her up from the hospital and stuff, or the treatment center, but there were no pictures of her and her children. So I'm like the color purple, honey. I don't know if she got to spend any time with the children, Miss Millie. I don't know if she's spending any time with the children during the Easter holidays. There are no pictures that surfaced from the paparazzi. They just got the one of a husband of a new boyfriend picking her up from the facility. So I don't know if she's spending time with the children over the holidays. But even if she didn't spend time with them in person, I'm sure they probably FaceTime or something like that. With all the new technology, honey, you don't have to be in the same room with somebody. You can just FaceTime. Okay? But big ups to her. But I don't know why Whitney. Why Whitney? What is going on, Whitney? Whitney Houston is. Am I on by? Because I keep saying Whitney. When I was talking about Wendy Williams, I said Whitney. And now I'm talking about this child. I can't think of her name no more. Britney Spears. I'm talking about Britney Spears. I'm talking about Whitney. What is going on? Whitney Houston. I don't know what's going on with Whitney Houston. Oh, is that what it is? When I was talking about Wendy Williams, Whitney Houston's spirit just came over me, and she's saying, tell everybody that she don't give a damn what Wendy Williams is going through, how that bitch had talked about her when she was on her radio show. She wanted to tell my business when I was on the radio show. She was trying to dog me out and everything. Tell everybody I don't give a damn about no Wendy Williams and what she going through. Fuck her and Kevin. And she said, Kevin, rob that bitch blind. All right, Wendy. Okay, Whitney Houston just spoke. Whitney Houston. I got it out here. So hopefully I'll be able to do the rest of the show without Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston spirit trying to invade my body. Oh my God. You okay, Whitney? Whitney, you all right? You all right, Whitney? All right, can I go do my show, Whitney? All right. But anyway, back to what's the child now? Britney Spears. Britney Spears. She although they said she did a short video. This is the first time she's spoken since, you know, she checked herself into the treatment facility. She did a short video, like 15, 20 seconds, and she was talking about how she's fine and she'll be back real soon. And her family, they're just dealing with a lot right now, and emotionally it's just, you know, so much that they're dealing with and everything. And so she did a quick video and said that she was okay, but she didn't look okay. She didn't look okay. And it's just like, even when her husband picked her up, I keep saying her husband, even when her significant other picked her up from the facility and took her, you know, to spend Easter with her, she didn't look well. Then she did this video, she didn't look well. So y'all pray for Britney Spears, because, you know, we never know. If you've never been in a situation where you just been just have to you just don't know. You just don't know, honey. Emotionally and all of that. You're dealing with stuff, honey. If you've never been in that situation, you just can't speak on it. I've never been in the situation where I just been just emotionally depressed to the state where I had to check myself into a facility. It's just like we've all dealt with emotional things, but some of us can handle it and some of us can't. It's just like, you know, that's just life. Some people can handle certain things and other people, it just take other people out. You know, things that you could go through and it's just like you come out a stronger person. Some of those things that you go through, some other people go through those same thing and they just can't take it. They're not as strong as you. So just looking at her and hearing her on this video for this, like it was only like, it wasn't even a 20-second video, and she was just talking about, but and then you could tell that she's got a hair and a little makeup and everything, but you just, like they say, honey, just looking into her eyes, and you can see a person's soul just looking through her eyes. And if you go and see that video, just look at it. She just like, it's just like you ask somebody, just like, how you doing? And the natural response is, oh, I'm fine. How you doing? But deep down inside, just like, I'm not fine. I'm dealing with such. I'm dealing with A, B, C, D, and E. But their natural response is, I'm fine. So the same thing when I looked at this video, when I saw this video of her and she was saying, hey, everybody, it's just me. And I just want everybody to know that I'm fine. Thanks for everything. And me and my family are just dealing with a lot right now. And it's just like, although she is saying that verbally, but the way she looked, it looks like, no, she's dealing with some serious, you know, heavy stuff. So keep her in your prayers, Britney Spears. Keep her in your prayers. And, you know, where's Kevin Federline and her kids? Haven't seen nothing, heard nothing, you know. Where is he? But I'll keep you updated on what's going on with Britney Spears, honey. But we're going to keep her in our prayers because that's what we do. That hashtag Laughing Hyenas. We take care of other people because we want other people to take care of us. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Yes. And a quick update on Justice Smollett situation. Now, Justice Smollett, I told y'all those Nigerians that are in the Justice Smollett situation, they are suing Justice Smollett's lawyers because they say they have defamed them and they can't find no work, and because they want to be actors and they can't find no work. So y'all it's a hide or show. When I recognize this one from my hashtag Laughing Hyena, I can't see what they're saying, but I always show because we're adults. They want to say something that foul language and all of that, just show it. We're family. We are a family, and they talk how they wanna. They can curse if they want to. We are a family. But anyway, the Africans, they filed a lawsuit against Justice Smollett's lawyers, saying that they have defamed them and they want some money. And they said they can't get no word. And you know, Justice Smollett, he used his celebrity and his money to make them look bad. And now it's just like they can't get no work, and they're upset. And they said this is because of his lawyers in here. So I told them they better calm their ass down, honey, and before they've been to ship their ass back out of here to Africa, honey. Told them don't come back. Hit the road, Jack. Go on back to Africa and don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Y'all better chill out. But anyway, the reporters caught up with Lee Daniels, and they asked him, you know, the state of Justice Smollett's role on Empire. And Lee Daniels said that, we're discussing it right now. We're discussing it and say, we don't know. We're all discussing it. We don't know. And so then they were trying to get him to go further into detail. And he was like, well, like I said, we're discussing it. We don't know. We're in talks right now to see which directions the show is going to go into. So when we find out, we'll let you know. But right now, we're just in discussion about it. So my sister may have a job. My sister may be looking for a job like them two Nigerians. But if she's going to be looking for a job like them two Nigerians, she may be just like them two Nigerians, honey. Maybe hard for her to get some work. But I hear that 50 Cent is talking about, if they don't put Jesse back on Empire, that he may, add her to the cast of Power. And Power is doing real good, honey. Power is doing real good. I think they're on Stars Network. So, my sister is somebody 50 looking out for you, girl. 50 looking out for you if Lee Daniel write you out the show, honey. They write you out the show. 50 looking out for my sister. Sister, you all 50's mine. Oh, Jesse. He said, you may be on Power sometime. Just wait and see if he's going to cast you. Yes, but I'll keep you updated on what's going on with that. There is a young man, a student in New York City, and he is suing Apple for $1 billion. That's B as in boy, $1 billion. That's right, $1 billion. Now, this all stems from this new feature that they have to my face identity. And when I thought about this story, when I think about this story and stories like this, I always think about my mom, honey, because my mama always says she is not trying to get down with every new gadget or every new feature that they come out with. Baby, if it was left up to my mama, we would still only have house phones that could not take messages. If you're not there, the phone just ring. If you're not there, ain't gonna be no answering service, no answering machine. If it was up to my mama, we would still have house phones, landline, and rotary. You're gonna have to dial, turn that thing. Ain't gonna even be no push button. But that's how my mama is so serious about these new gadgets and everything. I told you she don't bank and she don't pay her bills or nothing online. If you go to the post office to drop off her mail, because she go to the post office to mail her bills and all that, you go inside and drop it off. Go inside. Don't use that drive-through mailbox outside. Take my mail on the inside. And she tells me when I go home, she's like, you want to go to the post office? Go inside. Now, if you don't want to get out and go inside, let me know. I'll go do it myself. Mama, I'll go inside. But anyway, this young man has filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Apple. And he said the reason being is because, and I don't even know, he had a temporary ID, paper ID. Where they do that at? Nobody's doing paper IDs anymore. Where are they doing that at? Where are they doing that at? Apparently in New York. But this young man, he's a student in New York, and I think he's like 18 years old, baby. I think he's 18 years old, and he has filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Apple because he lost his temporary paper ID. Someone found the ID, and the person went to the Apple store and they were stealing merchandise. They got away with like $1,600 worth of merchandise. So they didn't have the way they found the person was whoever purchased, he purchased some stuff, but it's stolen, hot stuff. He purchased it illegally. So they went through the system. They found out the person that bought the stuff, and it came up under this young man's name. So once they identified the young man's name, he was arrested. They went and they arrested him. And then come to find out, this person not only, got merchandise in the New York store, he went to New Jersey, got some merchandise in New Jersey, and then he went to Delaware. So he hit 3 Apple stores with this child's ID. And then they arrested the child. And come to find out, they have put the boy picture, they matched the name with the picture. the receipt with the pictures, the customer, they Googled it out, however they did it, they came up with it, and his picture popped up when they put in his name. So now they went through the researchers, found out that it wasn't him that did the purchase, it was somebody that stole his ID, found his ID and was using it, blah, 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 blah. But he has filed a lawsuit, a $1 billion lawsuit against Apple because he was falsely arrested. But he had reported his ID missing or stolen. He had reported, so that's a good thing. He covered himself by reporting it stolen or missing. But whoever then use this young man ID, baby, to go and get all that stuff, there's going to be in some trouble. Do you hear me? They're going to be in some trouble. And speaking of trouble, can I tell y'all that 3-6 Mafia's DJ, his name is DJ Paul. He wants Travis Scott to pay him $20 million. That's right. He has filed a lawsuit against Travis Scott for $20 million. Now, this all stems from Travis Scott's song, No... let me put my eyes on because I done wrote real small, so I got to put my eyes on. Travis Scott has a song it's called No Bystanders. And in this song, he has this line that says, fuck the club up, fuck the club up. So DJ Pauly has a song and it's titled Tear the Club Up. And he said that he is using the same beat and everything, and it is a blatant steal of his song. Purple Lady 52, thank you so much, Purple Lady 52. How are you? Lovely, thank you. But DJ Paul is suing him for $20 million. Now, this song, now you do know this song is the song that Travis Scott performed while he was at the Grammys this year. He performed the song at the Grammys. And also, this is one of the hot songs that has been performed on his tour, on his Astroworld tour. So this song has gotten a lot of play and everybody loved this song. The song is called No Bystanders. It's one of the hot songs coming from Travis Scott's Astroworld album. And it had garnered a lot of airplay. So Paul is saying that because of the success of this song, he wants his $20 million. So, and I told you a lot of people that are taking these artists to court about their songs and lyrics and all of that, even the deceased artists, their family members, whoever has the rights to their library and all that stuff, honey, they are taking people to court and they are becoming successful. So I'm sure they say that Travis Scott and Paul have sit down and they have discussed it. They have talked. I think they're trying to hash it out before it gets to court. So if they can come up with some kind of agreement, that would be good. But if not, if this goes forward, then I do believe that it's going to err on the side of DJ Paul because, like I said, it's just like, go and listen to it. Go and listen to his song titled Tear the Club Up and go and listen to Bystanders and you'll see the resemblance. It's open and shut case. It's open and shut case, baby. Yes, it will be. So I'll keep you updated on what's going on with that situation, okay? Soulja Boy. Y'all know Soulja Boy is still in jail waiting to go to court on the 30th of this month. Soulja Boy had to spend Easter in jail. Child, Soulja Boy. Told you. But anyway. Remember somebody broke in his house. Somebody's broken Soulja Boy's house since he's been in jail. Come to find out, his people say that they think it was an inside job. And they said the reason they think it was an inside job is because the camera footage of his security system at his house show the people. It shows where they entered the house, and it said it showed them going directly to the safe that he has in his house. Now, his people were staying at his house, or they were at his house, or they'd be at his house checking on his house and all of that. So they say they were there and they left. They left his house for 3 hours, and they say that the people broke into the house 30 minutes before they returned. And they said when they looked at the video camera that the people, were there 30 minutes before they returned to the house. They were gone like 3 hours, 3.5 hours or something. But they say the video shows all that. The video shows the people, how they entered the house, exactly when they went straight to the safe, baby. Then they end up getting a cell phone. So they got over $50,000, $500,000 with the stuff. I think it was like $100,000 cash. Then they got a cell phone. And then they got the jewelry. Came up to like $500,000 with stuff they got away with. But baby, then they uploaded the video using his cell phone that they stole from his house, and they put it on Soulja Boy's page. So they know who the people are. But they say it took them 5 minutes. They looked at the video, so it was all of 5 minutes. All of 5 minutes they was in that house. And they did all that. But Soulja Boy is going to court on the 30th. And hopefully he'll be able to get out. He's in court for probation violation. He violated his probation. So he had to go on back to court and go back to jail. He went to the judge, went before the judge. And I think he was making a court appearance. He went for the judge, and he know that he thought he was going to be going in there, see the judge, and coming on back out. The judge said, "Oh no, go, probation violation. You got to go sit down in the jail for a little bit." So I'll keep you updated on what's going on with the situation with Soulja Boy and if he's going to be out of jail on the 30th when he goes to court, if the judge is going to let him go. Beyonce's dad is getting ready to do a Broadway production with a musical. I ain't gonna say Broadway. He's getting ready to do a Destiny's Child musical. Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's dad, is getting ready to do a Destiny Child musical. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my thing is, Matthew, you don't have nothing else to do. I am getting sick of these people with one client. He tried the gospel thing. He had a little success with the gospel thing. And it's just like he tried to move on. It wasn't as successful as his Destiny's Child gig. And he keep on trying to, make some money off of this Destiny's Child. Matthew, you have divorced Tina Knowles. You have a new child with a new woman, so therefore we thought you was going to live a new life. But you are still here trying to milk this Destiny's Child's cow. That is not your story to tell, first of all. Second of all, y'all be weary of these people who have one client. Mary J. Blige's husband, one client. Kelly Price's husband, one client. Comedian Monique right now, husband, one client. And who else? One client. Wendy Williams, one client. So it's just like, child, when are y'all going to get it? When are y'all going to get it, baby? These people with this one client, honey, they're going to milk you to death. Let Destiny Child tell their story. If Beyonce and Kelly and Latavia and all those other girls, Michelle, if they want to get together and they want to do a musical, let them do that. But if they are not a part of this, leave it alone, Matthew. Find you something else to do. Stop trying to milk this cow, this Destiny's Child cow. We know you were there. You were instrumental. You discovered the group. You put them together. We know that you had hands in. You had your hands in on it. But we know this, Matthew. We know everything that you've done for Destiny's Child. Now you're trying to get up here and put a musical together, a Destiny's Child musical, and then none of them have no say-so in it. And child, let it go, Matthew. Let it go. Like that song in Fro. Let it go. Let it go. Find you something else to do. Life goes on. See, and it take y'all all the people like that. The Kelly Price husband, Matthew Monique Curd husband, Mary J. Blige, take y'all cue from Serena Williams and Venus Williams' daddy. He came, he saw, he delivered, he conquered. Those girls are doing their thing. He has moved on. He has moved on. He's not trying to make no. We don't even know who this man is. He sometimes he go to the tournaments now, and sometimes he don't. They shout him out all the time. But this man is not somewhere trying to profit off of his daughters. He has moved on. He has another woman. He has another baby by another woman. Just like you, Matthew Noel. And he is living his new life. He is not trying to be out here saying he is Venus and Serena Williams' daddy. He has moved on. Take y'all cue from that man. Those were his girls. Those were his clients. And then he had already told y'all, we know everything. Just like we know everything about what you did for Destiny's Child, Matthew. We know everything about what Venus and Serena Williams' daddy did. We know what Richard Williams did. He told us at the beginning. He told us from the beginning, from the very beginning, the very, 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 very beginning. He had already told us. He said, these are my daughters, and I have taught them how to play tennis. And this one is going to be more, the baby is going to be more successful than the older one, which is Serena. He said, Serena is going to be more successful than Venus. And reason being is because she has that fight in her and she hates to lose. She's a warrior. She's a warrior. Both of them are warriors, but this one right here, and everything that he said, and then people were laughing at him, talking about, at the beginning, people were laughing, talking about these two black girls, they fit take over the tennis world. He said that too. He said in the beginning, he said they're going to change the face of women's tennis. He said all of that. And it was like, no, they're not. No, they're not. And everybody was laughing at him. Excuse me. And everybody was laughing at him. But baby, he got the last laugh. He got the last laugh because Serena Williams and Venus Williams, they have changed the face of tennis. But anyway, back to Matthew. Find you something else to do. Go find you something else to do, Matthew. Leave Destiny's Child alone. We know everything you'd have done. Now you're trying to put a musical together. Chai cheese. But anyway, this is my last story. This is my last story of the day. And then I'm going to open up the chit chat so we can chit chat, baby. You know how we do. Talk about a little this, talk about a little that. It'll be time for us to talk about a little chit chat. My last story. Y'all know I love me some sports. Just got through talking about Venus and Serena's. I love me some sports. And I'm Houston Rockets. Go Rockets. Y'all better end this series tonight. Y'all should have won the other night. Y'all should have won the game Monday night and just been going on to the next round. But anyway, the Houston Rockets, y'all have to come on with it tonight, win this game so y'all can go to the next round. OKC. And I know a lot of y'all did not watch that game last night because it was on late. But I watched it when I got back because I didn't get back from New York last night until till midnight. I got home after midnight. But anyway, I watched the game. E-Vlog TV, $50 shout out. Who was that? $50 shout out. But I watched the game, and baby, it was totally amazing. The ending. It was the game was tied, I think, at 1:15 to 1:15, and the clock was winding down, and the child was standing back there. He was way behind the three-point line. His name is Damian Lillard. He was way behind the three-point line, and he threw that ball up, and it had like 2 seconds on the clock. And baby, that ball went in, and they won that game, and they moved on to the next level. Westbrook and the OKC Thunder, their season is over. Now, this is what everybody is going to be talking about in the world of sports all day. Everybody going to be talking about this because the way that child hit that, he just threw that ball up and somebody was in his face, in bed. That's the picture. I have it on my page. When I just go look on my page, I post the picture. You can just go look at the highlight. I just turn to the sports channel, honey. Turn to the sports channel, and they will be playing that all day. Purple Lady, yes, Purple Lady had threw down with the donation today. Purple Lady did that. Purple Lady represented. Yes, she did. $50 donation. Yes, thank you, Purple Lady. I thank you, honey. But back to the situation. Now, Russell Westbrook, you know, he is the face of their team. He is the face of their team. See the glove I'm talking about. Tico glove talking about. Sophia, you talk about sports. I thought you was in charge of the girls. I am. I talk about sports. I talk about politics. I talk about music. I talk about entertainment. I talk about it all, baby. We're not no one-stop shop over here. We talked about everything. When I was over there at that other place, they had limited me to just entertainment. But I'm over here now. I'm over here, and on We Are You Radio, maybe I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. But anyway, back to this here. Russell Westbrook was the face of the team. He still is the face of their team. Every team got their superstar on it. So Russell Westbrook is a superstar along with a couple other people on the store, but he is the face of the team. He's the number one person. And everybody was, you know, he's been so loyal to this. He's been so loyal to this franchise, you know, because everybody was upset with Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant decided to leave and go to Golden State Warriors, everybody talking about, oh, he's a sellout. He's a sellout. La, la, la. And la, 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 la. It's just like, no, child, this child is child. When you get into when you say you're gonna play tennis, your goal in tennis is to win all the major tournaments. Wimbledon, the Australian Open, the US Open, and the other one, what is the French Open? That's your goal, to win those titles. When you say you want to play golf, your goal is to win all the titles. When you say you want to play basketball, your goal is to win a national championship. When you say you want to play football, your goal is to win the Super Bowl. So Kevin Durant decided to leave and go on to the Golden State Warriors. A lot of people say he was a sellout, and then they want to see him and Westbrook win a championship there in OKC. Okay, Kevin Durant moved on. So then James Harden decided to move on from OKC. He went from OKC, and now he's one of the best NBA players in the world. He's over there. He's the face of the Houston Rockets. Go Rockets! He's the face of the Houston Rockets. He used to be with OKC. And now Russell Westbrook, he has stayed there. He stayed there when Kevin left, when James Harden left, and everybody say, well, Russell Westbrook gonna leave. Russell Westbrook didn't do that. Hair in my nose. So Russell Westbrook, he's been loyal to the team. He stayed there. Now, since they lost the game last night, the conversation is, should he be demoted to the number 2 player of that team? And should they rebuild and bring in another star to be the go-to player on that team? It's like, oh, and that's the problem that I have with, these teams and these franchises and these owners and all of that, because you all want to jump on these players when they decide to jump ship and go to another team. But when the owners and stuff of these teams decide that they want to move you to the number 2 spot, or if they want to trade you, then it's not all the hoopla that it is when the players decide to move on their own. And even if you're not into basketball, even if you're not into football, just for instance, when LeBron James decided to leave Miami, well, first he left Cleveland. You see, when LeBron James made up in his mind that he was going to leave Cleveland, how they went in the uproar, they started burning his jersey. They had a big old mural of him on a building. They covered it up and all that, and they just disrespected the man, called him all kind of names, and burned his jersey and all that, and his shoes and all. Just went crazy because he decided to leave. But if the owner decided to trade LeBron, it wouldn't have been all of that. Nobody would have been carried on like that. Same thing when LeBron got ready to leave Miami and went back to Cleveland. Now all them that burned them jerseys and shoes and stuff, they opened it with welcome arms and blah, blah, blah. But just think, if y'all kept that stuff y'all had originally, it'd be worth way more money now. But you burn your riches, honey. But I said all that to say, when the players decide that they want to move on, then it's a big old mess. And then when the players decide when the owners decide that they want to trade the players, it's nothing. And now in this situation, like, we don't know what's going to happen. Like the game, they just lost last night. So they series just ended last night. OKC. So this is just rumor, and this is just what everybody, all the sportcasters are talking about and everything. Should he be moved to the number 2 position? And should they, try to rebuild this team around some younger players and bringing them another star, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, no. My thing is no. No, because all of the loyalty that this child has shown this team, although this probably be right, but show him some loyalty. It's time for the team and for the owners to show Russell Westbrook the loyalty that he has shown to this team. He could have moved on. He could have went anywhere. Everybody would have loved to have, traded for Russell Westbrook. But child, I'm gonna stay on this story to see how they handle this man. Hey, T.S. Toya Jones, what's going on? Kenneth Bell, what's going on? Yes, Purple Lady, you watch me to get all the good news. Yes, baby, I brings it, honey. I brings it. I know y'all was missing me, honey. The first day when I was at that Thursday. Y'all loved when I was live. I was going to go live. I was live in New York at the show, but I got up to go and put the camera on Maddie, honey. I think she got a device on her. She cut the device. She cut your phone off. But anyway, I didn't bring my computer. I didn't bring my computer because I was not going to take that chance in New York at a club, having my computer at the club, and then I would go do the show with my computer in the dressing room. It's like, no. Then if I'd set it up, I didn't know if I could set it. I could have set it up, on the table and stuff. But it's just like, I thought the safer thing would be for me to just do it on my phone. But it's just like, how you do it on your phone, honey. Got hot spots and stuff. So when I got up to walk, honey, to go over there to put Maddie I'm just talking about just playing with her, having devices and stuff. It's just like, when you're somewhere, honey, child, just stand in one spot, honey. The signal bad. And then New York, we had all these old buildings with all these thick bricks and everything. But yeah. So I want to go live. I want to go live more often because I see you all like that. When I went to the Parliament House this past weekend, and I went live. And see, I took my computer because I was there at the club at Parliament House. I was on stage. Go back there. Then the girls back here. So then they don't allow all these people in the dressing room and everything. So I was cool at the Parliament House. But at the hotel, the Wi-Fi wasn't working at the hotel. So that's why I wasn't able to go live when I got to the Parliament House. But then I figured it out. I went over to the club and asked them if the Wi-Fi was working over there, if they could open up the club for me to do my show. And that's how I was able to do my radio show in the club. And so then I said, yes, I'm going to bring the computer over here and just do it at the show. Bring it to the show. But y'all like that. So I'm going to try to do that, go to the shows and just bring my computer and just set it up, just be live, because we were just chit-chatting in the dressing room. And yeah. Thank you, Texas 1814. You hear your birthday shout out yesterday? It was all about you on We Are You Radio yesterday, baby. Your birthday shout out. Yes. Thank you, Tisha Jackson. She's loving the look. I've been going through withdrawals without you. I've watched the show you all did in New York. Fabulous time. Teens. Yeah. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, my God. We had a great time in New York. The Queen Supreme Court, honey. Oh, T.S. Toya Jones, your birthday is coming up Sunday. Oh, we do Sunday birthdays on Monday. But I remember... Look, make me a note and I'll try to remember that. We'll shut you out on Friday. Well, y'all know the Queen Supreme Court. We're getting ready for Memphis. Y'all ready for us? We'll be in Memphis. This coming Monday, we'll be in Memphis. So y'all get ready. Yes, I know. And that's what I told my friend yesterday. I said, baby, if I don't get back to that, now I'm home, I can tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. Now, my intentions were to come home, and I wasn't going to put on the makeup. I knew I was going to be too tired to come home when I got home last night to put on my makeup. and come on here live. Because I know y'all had missed mommy, and mama was coming on here to tell the kids, hey, I'm back, and blah, blah, blah. But I went to the airport. My flight was at 4:55. So in my mind, I'm thinking my flight, and I got to the airport. Mind you, I got to the airport at 1. Oh, I got to the airport at 1. No. But anyway, I got to the airport and I'm thinking my flight is at 5 minutes. Although my flight is at 5 minutes to 6, I'm thinking my flight is at 5 minutes. It's at 5 minutes to 6, and my flight is at 5 minutes to 5. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, and I'm jamming. I'm just sitting there jamming. And so then I say at 5 o'clock, I'm going to go to the gate. I'm going to go to the gate because I'm sitting up here in this lounge. I said at 5 o'clock, I'm going to go down to the gate so I can get myself an hour before my flight leave. So I go down to the gate, and then they got St. Louis leaving from this gate, and I go up there. I was like, what time the flight going to Atlanta? What gate has it been changed? She said, oh, that's that gate 55. He said, wait a minute, what flight you on? He said, your flight leave at 8. I said, I said, he let me see your ticket. He said, oh, baby, this flight gone. They just left. We was calling you. We've been paying you. So I'm thinking my flight leaves at 5 minutes to 6, and my flight leaves at 5 minutes to 5. So it's not 5:55. It leaves at 4:55, not 5:55. So child, I missed my flight. So anyway, they put me on the next flight, which was at 8:30. So that's why I ended up getting home after midnight. So my intentions were to come on here and go live, because I know y'all had missed mama. So I said, I'm going to go on here and go live. I'm just not going to put on no makeup. I'm not going to do all of that. But when I got home at 12:20 last night, I said, they had to see mama later on today because it was after midnight. So it was the next day. So I said, they have to see mama later on today, and here mama is. But yes, honey. But I enjoyed coming on that. Was it Saturday? We at the club Saturday night, or was it Friday night? Friday night. I enjoyed that backstage talking to y'all. And then the people enjoyed it too. And I was intending to do an interview with Sgl, but I didn't do that. I didn't get to do that. I was intending to do some more things, but it all worked. Hi, Angela. Is that Barnhill? Is that an M or an N? She's a new subscriber, y'all. All the hashtag laughing hyenas, y'all. Welcome Angela. She is a new subscriber. Thank you. So you're blessed and funny. You're so blessed and funny. I've been watching you for a while and finally subscribed. Love you too. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Yes, I went through the airport looking like Danny Glover, honey. But I just thank God, honey, because they didn't try to, because when you miss your flight, child, they try to charge you another fee. When you miss your flight, baby, they be trying to charge you another fee, honey. And then Hi, Doris. How are you? Welcome. Yes. What's up with Tasha K and Cardi B? I'm going to have to go look into it, honey. Cardi B. Oh, my God. Cardi B and Offset. One goes to court, then the other one go to court the next week. One go to court. Child, I may have to go over there and pick that baby up, honey. Because Offset look like he may be going to jail, honey. And this stemming from a charge that, he was pulled over for improper lane changes here in Atlanta back in July of 2018. So he's due back in court next month. So they're trying to stick some charges against on him, baby. But I'll keep you updated on what's going on with Offset. I'm talking about that a little bit more on my radio show today on We Are You Radio, the Offset situation, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. More money, more problems. More money, more problems. That's it, baby. We Are You Radio. You got jail for that. Got jail for what? Hey, Charles. Charles said I'm late, but I'm here. Yes, you are late, but you are here. But the good thing about it is you can always go back and just watch the show because we're live. But once we are in this live video, we post it. We post it so everybody can go back and check it out, which is what a lot of my hashtag laughing hyenas were doing over the weekend when Mama was missing in action, baby. Y'all was going back watching them old shows Sunday. Yes, y'all really went and watched that show we did back in when I was in the dressing room at the Parliament House. So yes. It's been confirmed that Kenya Moore is coming back to the Real Housewives next season. She should have never left, honey. They got mad at her. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, y'all the consumers, y'all made it happen. They were upset with just what I was talking about with the basketball, with the basketball players, and when they decide on their own that they're going to move on to another team or they wants to go, when they decide, then it's a big old hoopla. But when the owners decide to trade them, it's nothing. Same thing with Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore, the reason Bravo was upset with Kenya Moore is because she decided to sneak off and get married, and they didn't know anything about it, and they wanted to be able to film her wedding. And she was like, no. So when they found out she had snuck and got married, then they wanted to show her, oh, we'll show you. You want to try to keep up from some exclusives. You done went and got married. You didn't say nothing to the producers or nobody on the show. And no, we'll show you. She's like, okay. And then they tried to lowball her. They were trying to get her to sign another contract, but they were trying to, cut her salary. She's like, bitch, please. Girl, y'all got me bid. If y'all don't want to pay me the money, I'll go find somebody else to pay me money. I'll go get my own damn show now. I got, my name is out there now. So if y'all try, no, y'all not finna lowball me. So she ended up not signing the deal and she quit. So it's like big ups to her, honey, big ups to Kenya for walking away. And now, same thing with me. When I went for radio, they were trying to get me to just stay there and not give me a raise the first time. Just tell me we're gonna leave your salary aside. Use what CBS is doing, because then the radio station was owned by CBS. What they're doing is they're either they're cutting people's pay, or they're leaving it the same, or they're just firing people. And what they decide to do is they want to just leave yours the same. We come back and renegotiate next year. No, baby, we're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. So now they're gonna have to pay her more money because see, you need her. Y'all done went through a season when everybody was like, you brought Nene back, the one who used to be the fan, So now y'all need her. So now they're going to have to go into their pockets and pay her more money than they offered her the last time. What she was getting paid, they're going to have to. Kenya's a businesswoman. She know how to work it out, honey. Yes, honey. Bring Kenya on back, honey. Bring her on back. Should have never took her off the show. But because she, made a decision for herself, when it came to her. And then again, it's just like, it probably wasn't just her decision. She's getting ready to get married to somebody. So you don't think he has a say in that decision? That is not just Kenya Moore's decision alone to make. They are partners. They are a team. So her husband probably, her soon to be, her fiance probably told her, babe, listen, I love you. I want to marry you, but I don't want all these cameras around. This ain't no show. This is our life. This is real. And I don't want, because you know how they could do with the editing to make the wedding look any kind of way. They have control of the editing. So she's like, no, I don't want them at our wedding. Now we have to sneak off somewhere and get married, and that's what we're gonna do. But we're not fit. If that's what you want to marry me, or you want to marry the show. Because if you're gonna marry the show, then you're not gonna marry me. You know how black men are, honey. Let's get an ultimatum, honey. Yes, baby. So it wasn't just her decision. So y'all mad at her, then y'all done fired her. Y'all didn't want to, they didn't fire her. They just offered her a deal that was laughable to where she walked away from it. That's what they do. That's what they do in entertainment. It's just like, they give you something, and then you just like, oh my God, this hell, you went in on Kenya, honey. But I'm telling you right now, Kenya is my favorite. Kenya is my favorite housewife ever. She's my favorite. And I met her before she was on Housewives. And then because I know Kenya is doing this for show. A lot of this, she know what she's doing. She's a smart lady. She is doing it for show. And she's making business moves. And she did the right thing when it comes to, making decisions about herself. Because before this show, Housewives, we weren't thinking about no Kenya Moore. We weren't thinking about Kenya Moore, a former Miss USA. We weren't thinking about her. But she came back and she utilized that platform to rebrand herself and reintroduce herself to a whole new audience. And now she's back on top. So it's just like, and I knew her before the Housewives, I knew Kenya before that. And the thing is, a lot of stuff that all of them do, including Kenya, is for the show. It's for the show. It's just like, child. A lot of stuff they do is the drama and stuff is made up. But it's just like this season, it's just like the drama has been it ain't even, I used to say high school drama. Girl, it ain't even high school drama no more. It is junior high school drama. When you said and you did it, but why I said, don't go in my closet. Don't go in my closet. I told you, don't go in my closet. You said, but your bridesmaid said that you was broke, and you said, girl, that is so junior high school. It started out, they were adult. They all start out as adults, acting like adults. And then they start acting like a group of college girls. Then they start acting like a group of high school girls. And now they down to the junior high school level with the show. And then Marlo. Yeah, Marlo. See, Marlo is Marlo fighting to get on the show. And it's just like, and then, oh my God. Marlo is fighting to get on the show. Bitch, it's the Housewives of Atlanta. You ain't married. You're not married. And then a lot of them on there, they're not married. And then a lot of them, they got their fiancés and stuff. But it's just like Housewives of Atlanta. You're not a housewife, and you don't even have a potential to be a housewife. Who you link to? You link to Nene. That's what you and Nene. Y'all trying to get rid of Greg so you and Nene could get together. Is that gonna be is that's gonna be the first gay couple on the Housewives of Atlanta? Nene and Marlo. Because Marlo was really kissing her ass during the reunion show. It's just like, oh my God. And then it's just like, when you just look at stuff like that, it's just like, people do grow. People do grow. But child, if y'all just know the history, just look at the history, not even the history. Marlo and Nene was supposed to be like this. Marlo and Nene was just like this before this show. Nene and Marlo was like this. Throughout this show, Marlo and Nene got further and further apart. And then it was just one episode where they was at a park, and you just thought Marlo and Nene was finna come to blows. And then they said, fuck you, and fuck you, bitch, and I'll fuck you, and fuck you, bitch, and I'll fuck you. And then it's just like, okay, well, that relationship is over. That relationship is definitely over. And then we get back to this season. Nene come back, and her and Marlo, they could choose this. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of that stuff is for TV, but a lot of the stuff is real, but you don't know what's real and what's not. So it's just like, and then when you see situations, and then a lot of it has to do with the editing and stuff. But it's just like, child, it's just like with Cynthia right now, Cynthia and Nene. The whole situation with Cynthia and Nene, baby. Cynthia has told Nene, baby, listen, baby. I'm good. Go ahead. I'm good. Go ahead. I don't need your friendship. And then it's just like, child, Nene ain't showed herself to be no friend. And then it's like Grandma say, honey, when you see somebody, the way somebody treats somebody else, know that they could treat you the same way. You just have to put yourself in a situation where you could be treated like that. But when you see how somebody treats somebody else, know that that's a part of that person's character, and they'll treat you the same way. So you saw how Nene treated everybody. Y'all saw that. And not only Nene, but everybody on the show. You see Marlo. See Marlo on there being two-faced now. She back with Nene. Now she ride or die with Nene again. So she's not the only one. It's just like, and then a lot of y'all talk about Miss Candy. Candy the only one on there with some money. Some real money. Still making money. And then y'all try to throw her under the bus, honey, and whatever y'all try to throw her under the bus with, she turns it into a money-making event, the dungeon. Y'all trying to throw her under the bus with that. And she just made, look, now the Dungeon Tour. She just like, Ken is the T.S. Madison of this show, baby. She takes lemon and make lemonade out of it. The bitch, y'all be going for T.S. Madison, honey. Okay, this is what you said. Because y'all the drag queens. They're the Queen Supreme Court. Them drag queens. All right, well, it's the drag queen Supreme Court. And we finna do drag. And now we do drag at these live shows. We do drag. So it's like, child, that's how you have to be, honey, in life. You have to just be like that. Yes, I see I'm playing with my hair, honey. But I'm getting ready to get out of here, honey. I'm getting ready to get out of here because I got to go get ready for my radio show, baby. On We Are You Radio. Have y'all downloaded the We Are You Radio app yet? Have you downloaded the app? Make sure you download the app. Make sure you tell all your friends about the app. Go download the app and all that stuff. Nene used to make the show. Not anymore. Yes, Nene used to make the show. And then it's just like, shy. She just wants sympathy. And then it's just like, she wants to talk about everybody, throw everybody on a bus, check everybody, put everybody in place. But when somebody come to checking her and all that, when they go to checking her and putting her in her place, she like she can't be checked. And it's just like, girl. And now it's just like, oh, just like she's such a diva, honey. Just like, stop that. Stop acting like that with the big old hands and big old feet, that big old nose that you had surgery on, and it's still bigger than mine. Stop that, Nene. Stop it. Oh. But anyway, I gotta go and get ready for my radio show. Hope you guys will tune in to my radio show. Is she leaving her husband, child? Probably. But then again, knowing them, honey. Oh, then again, she probably trying to get them a storyline so they won't fire her. They can bring her back. But try the way I don't know. So, what, you gonna leave your husband? Or are you gonna leave? I don't know. Like she just dealing with so much. I don't know. Child. Somewhere sit down, your shack looking self. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow definitely, and I will you will hear me on the radio. Y'all shout out, send me the shout out. Let me go and get some of these shout outs so I can play them today. Yes, honey. Oh, Boo, you just getting here. You just getting here. Oh, hashtag laughing hyenas. Thank you, Freddie Lee. All right, y'all gonna put y'all hashtag laughing hyenas while I run down my schedule, the rest of my schedule. Y'all know this week we'll be in Memphis, Tennessee, the Queen Supreme Court. Go to eventbrite.com to get your tickets. On May 4th, which is the next week, I'll be in Houston that weekend for Splash. That's Black Gay Pride in Houston. Then on May 12th and 13th, that's Mother's Day weekend, I will be in Charlotte with Queen Supreme Court. We'll be in Charlotte. I got my neck, but I got my power puff right here for now. We'll be in Charlotte. And then on June 13th, 14th, 15th, I'll be back in Memphis for Black Gay Pride in Memphis. And then on June 16th, I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida for Miss Duval. Miss Duval pageant is held in Jacksonville, Florida on the 16th. And on June 17th, the Queen Supreme Court, we will be back in Dallas, Texas. It's going to be myself, Lonnie B, and T.S. Madison. Fucker Dineva, she has another engagement somewhere else that weekend, so she was unable to join us. And July the 28th, I will be hosting a pageant in Columbus, Ohio. July the 12th and the 16th, the Queen Supreme Court is going to be in the Dominican Republic. So make sure you go and check that out. If you want tickets to go over there, go on, get your tickets on. Spend your vacation with the Queen Supreme Court in the Dominican Republic. August the 11th, I will be in Las Vegas hosting Dominique Chappelle's pageant, La Pafia, and that's going to be in Las Vegas on August the 11th. September 28th, I will be hosting Zykea's and Macier's pageant in Virginia. That is Nations Pageantry. And of course, On October the 13th through the 20th, we will be with Sensation, the SGL. October the 13th through the 20th, we will be with the Sgl Cruise. And this is our 6th annual Sgl Cruise. You can go to sglcruise.com for all of that information. And the password is SGL, all caps, SGL. Sensation is September the 12th through the 16th. We're going to be in Puerto Vallarta. We'll be in Puerto Vallarta with Sensation.com September the 12th through the 16th. Go to Sensation.com for all of that information. Me and my sister Princess Anisha and B. Slade is our musical guest. And of course, on October the 31st through November the 3rd, we will be in the mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee with our Fall Tackler. You can go to falltackler.com to get all that information. And these are our announcements. Let us govern ourselves accordingly. And is Gemini Lady on here? Gemini Lady, I haven't seen you today. Is my baby on here, Gemini Lady? Where's my Gemini Lady? Is she on here? Come to Philadelphia, LOL. Angela, if you want us to come to Philadelphia, you want me to come to Philadelphia, then you have to find a club down there that's hosting something for me to come and host. And I'll come to Philadelphia. And if you want the Queen Supreme Court to come to Philadelphia, you need to hit up T.S. Madison. Yes, and she'll refer you to the right people. Put you in contact with the people that takes care of booking the shows. Yes. Oh, Silas Leo, you missed it. You missed the show. No, you did. You missed the live show. I'm getting ready to post it on my YouTube page, so you'll be able to go back and watch it. Yes, yes, honey. Yes, okay. All right, last hashtag laughing hyenas. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I want you guys to join me today on weareyouradio.com. I know y'all looking at me, yeah. Yeah, so you know I have to make me some notes, honey. I have to make my notes, honey. You got to tell me if that couple on the docket in New York, if you really knew them, because there was, yes, Roy and his husband, they attended Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church. Yes, I knew them. And like I said, when I was there at the Queen Supreme Court, honey, Roy is the last person. Well, I don't expect nobody to do nothing like that, but especially somebody like Roy. If you knew Roy is the last person I expect something like that to happen to, for him to get in a situation like that. But it just goes to show you, like I said, at the Queen Supreme Court, honey, you never know what a person is going through, and you never know what a person is capable of doing. And I always remember when Maya Angelou said one time, she said, when you see another human being do something, like say for instance, these people that put these, strapping these bombs to their bodies and going and just blowing up churches and synagogues and, buildings and nurseries and all that stuff. She said, when you see people, doing stuff that you just in your wildest dream cannot imagine yourself ever doing stuff like that. She said, but just remember that those people are human beings. And just like they are human beings, you are a human being, and you have the capacity to do the same thing within you. But the thing that separates us and save a lot of us is because of our faith. And it's just like, it's so true. It's just like, when you see something that, like I couldn't imagine Roy doing something like that. But because he's a human being and I'm a human being, that's in me. That's in all of us. But yeah, it was very, like, we knew about it. Like, people go to church. And like, I've been attending All Nations Worship Assembly of Atlanta lately. But I'm still a member of Tabernacle, and I'm still connected to the church and to the pastor, to the former first lady and all that stuff. And my friends still go there. And I'm still a member there. So I still keep in contact with them and all that. But so when the story first broke, even before it hit the news, people from the church would call and telling, what was going on. And they say, it's gonna be on the news, and that's Roy. La 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 la. So it's like, wow. So it's just like I said, honey. It's just like, I don't know I don't know what's going on when it comes to, because they were saying that he and his husband, that the church, they were investigating because they think they just stole like $100,000 from the church and all of that. But I don't know none of that. All I know is what, and then they reported that on the news. And the only reason I said that is because it's been reported on the news now about, the allegations of them, stealing money from the church. And then all the situation with, you know, but it's just the sad situation that you hate to see anybody in, especially somebody that you know personally. But that's life. And then the way he died, it's just like in a police chase, you know. That's not how Raw was supposed to die, in my mind. But I'm not in control. It's just like God is in control and God knows what he's doing. And I always think about, in situations like this, I always think about that song that LaShawn Pace Rose, she sing like, if I was in control of my life and all that, there would be no hurt, no pain, no disappointment. Of all these things, my life will be scot-free. But that just goes to show how little I know about leading and being in control. So that's why God is in control, because he knows. He knows, honey. But yeah, I do know them. I do know them, and I do pray for them, because although Roy is gone, his husband has to still deal with the situation. And it is a sad situation. So we're gonna keep him in our prayers. And yes, I do know him. Do know him. And the word remembers the tabernacle. But God is good. And all the time, God is good. Amen. But if all hearts and minds are clear, we're going to get out of here, my dear, so I can get ready to get over here to We Are You Radio. All right. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. And welcome back. All right. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.